Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Utah Beer News for the latest in our one on one conversations with local brewers, breweries, and everyday imbibers. I'm Tim Herron, founder of Utah Beer News, and my guest today is Joey Cardascio, service manager at Slackwater Pub and Pizzeria in Sandy, Utah. Welcome, Joey.
Hey, thanks for having me, Tim. Appreciate it.
Hey, yeah, you bet. Thanks for taking the time to talk to Utah Beer News. I'm excited for this one, and it's something that I hope will be a regular feature. Um, you know, when Slackwater opened, you guys are an Ogden craft beer destination, and then you announced you're going to open a location in Sandy. I couldn't wait. I mean, you opened in November 2019.
Right.
Since then, it's been known as the place in the south end of the valley for craft beer, and a lot of that I think is due to the work of you, Joey. Uh,
Appreciate
you're
that.
kind of the man in charge of the beer there. So in this feature, I'm hoping to check in with Joey semi regularly to let viewers in on kind of what are three new or interesting beers that are available at Slackwater. Um, so right now, since this is the first installment, though, I'd love to just kind of get a little bit of background on Slackwater Sandy,
Yeah.
what it is, kind of lay the foundation for what you're working with, and then a little bit about yourself, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, yeah. So Slackwater Ogden opened in late 2011 or 2012. It's been up there about 9 years now, and Justin, the owner, and Chris, and the owner, they always wanted to open up another location down here. So they found this spot here in Sandy, and it's been a couple different um, steakhouses and things like that that didn't turn out well, apparently. And it was vacant for a couple years, and then we found it, scooped it up, and opened on November 4th, 2019, and have been going ever since, even through the pandemic,
Yeah,
honestly. Um, we closed down for that 6 weeks initially in March 2020. And then when we reopened in May, it's the community down here has just been so great and welcoming and supportive that we're able to keep everyone on and keep pushing out pizzas and beer. It's been fantastic.
yeah, it is just such a great place for beer and food.
Yeah.
How many beers do you have there,
So we have
approximately?
28 tap lines, and we have roughly 275 bottles and cans. It's quite a lot.
Wow. And what's it like managing something like that?
It is quite the endeavor, honestly. I'm always on the phone. I'm always texting. I'm always on the computer looking up what's new. I'm always talking to the distributors. Hey, what can I get?
Yeah,
I want first. Give it to me and nobody else.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
seriously, I'm always trying to find the new and the coolest, and because there's a lot of new beers that have been coming into Utah from out of state. So we've been trying to scoop all that up as soon as we can get it.
right. And
Yeah.
that's what I've just been super impressed with. Like anytime I go down there, there's always something new or interesting. It's you always have it available. It seems like it's managing that just quantity of beer and making sure you have it all in stock and everything is just I think an amazing feat, and it's just really cool. How did you get started in this line of work?
Well, I've been in the restaurant bar industry for over 20 years. I've lived in Utah for about 9 years now, and I was working downtown for a while, and then I helped my buddy Carson open UTOG Brewing in Ogden.
Oh yeah,
But that was just a little too far from my house, so I wanted something a little closer. And then this opportunity came around, and I jumped on it, and it's been amazing,
yeah,
honestly. I've been here for it'll be 2 years in July.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you've been in the restaurant industry for a couple decades, I'm sure you've seen the beer landscape just change dramatically. What's it like right now?
Well, it's awesome, and even since I've been in Utah for 9 years, just from when I first moved here in 2012 to now,
Yeah,
and crazy of the amount of new breweries that have opened, the transitions that current breweries have going through, and just label changes and new beer styles and all kinds of differences. It's just been awesome to see. Like people come to Utah and they might not necessarily think craft beer, but they are completely wrong.
Right.
This is a hotbed of craft beer, in my opinion.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, and so you've definitely got a ton of local stuff, and I think that's what we're going to be talking about today. But you've also got beer from all over the world. I mean, you turned me on to an Estonian beer last time I was in. And,
Got 6 or 7 bottles left of that.
yeah, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a gingerbread Baltic porter from Estonia. I think the brewery's called Pojala. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But like so I try to get like a lot of different stuff from outside of state and some European stuff too. But we like to focus on the local breweries here in Salt Lake and in Utah in general. So that's why I thought it was cool to talk about 3 local breweries today.
Yeah, fantastic. I think we should just dive right in. Got the little bit of the lay of the land for Slackwater, and you're right there on State Street, about 104 South, 105th South. It's a great spot for beer and pizza and sandwiches, and you just do an excellent job there. But yeah, let's talk about these beers that you selected for us today.
Yeah, so this one I had you try last time you were in. There's a little bit of a glare. Can you see it?
Let's see if I can get that up there a little bit. Yeah, hold it up a little bit higher for me. Yeah, perfect. There we go.
That's the new double from Uinta called Caravan.
Okay.
Really good. 8.5%. Super good. Simcoe Galaxy hops. It's like a juicy. I call it like a juicy West Coast double. Really good. Uinta's been putting out a lot of killer beers lately. And this one, as soon as I saw it, I jumped on it. I was like, I want a couple of cases of that. Right. It looks delicious, and it's the reviews I've been seeing from everybody who's been trying it, just been loving it.
Right. Yeah, I was able to have that one last time I was in too, and really enjoyed it. Yeah, Uinta does great work, and to come out with a new double IPA like that just in time for summer is awesome.
Yeah. This is honestly, I think, my favorite beer right now. Like if I had to pick, I think I would pick this one.
Cool.
It's that. It's got nice juicy notes to it. It's got just a little bit of bitterness on the end, but not too much. Just like a perfect double. So it's dangerous at 8.5.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
Yeah, so that one's cool, and I've been loving their can designs lately too. Really cool stuff.
Yeah. They've gone through some sort of a rebrand of sorts, and it's nice to see their I guess pub is it's not really a pub, but their tap room is open now again, which is cool to see, and they've got Nomad Eatery in there to serve their food, so it's a great spot to have a beer.
Yeah.
Cool. What's number 2?
Number 2?
Number 2.
You gotta hit it.
Proper. Oh yeah, that's, in fact, I didn't even tell you what I was drinking, but yeah, I've got the fancy gentleman here. Proper beer.
So this is, and that's another one who's doing cool, new, different beers, label designs.
Yeah.
That are a lot different than what they used to do. So this is a 5%, just super crushable grapefruit wheat ale. Really good. It's definitely the perfect beer for brunch. Like, honestly, you go out, you wake up 10 o'clock, get the brunch at 10:30, you're crushing this. Like,
Nice. You said it's a grapefruit wheat ale?
Grapefruit wheat, right.
Okay.
And it's made with grapefruit puree.
Oh,
and
nice.
the grapefruit's not crazy overpowering. It's nice and subtle, super good. And I've had people say, hey, I don't really like grapefruit flavored beers, but they actually love this.
Sweet.
So this is a go-to for everybody,
cool.
Especially 5%. Perfect.
Yeah. That's awesome. And you're right about Proper, that doing some really cool work with the cans and the marketing right now. I was able to talk to Jack and Jeff not too long ago about their barrel program. And they told me about this coming up. And then they've just got that Trop Rock juice box right now that I've been loving. And yeah, that's a good beer. So doing a lot of good work. Another nice local one. All right, let's wrap it up with number 3. What did you choose?
So my good friends at Saltfire have released their 10-ton truck, which is really good. 7%, wet, like just straight up West Coast style IPA.
Uh-huh.
It's like a back to the original clear, IPAs before the haze craze started. Clean, crisp, super hoppy, little bit more bitter on the back end there, which I like.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, right. And this is a good one at just 7% because you can drink it all day. Super, super crushable. But yeah, it's not just the right amount of hops too. Hoppiness, really, really good. I like this one a lot.
And did you say, or does it say what hops are in that one?
Yeah, so this has Amarillo, Citra, and Amarillo Citra is what I see.
Okay.
Yeah, Amarillo and Citra.
Yeah.
They're another one of the local guys that have been just pushing out amazing beer lately.
Yeah.
The punk AF, the triple I do, really, really solid. All their stuff's really good.
Right. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of interesting and innovative, creative stuff. They've got just a spontaneous fermented beer, I believe, right now that just came out. That's really good, and those guys are South Salt Lake on West Temple. That's a nice little spot for beer too. It's coming along there with Saltfire, Level Crossing, Shades, a lot of good stuff.
Bed right there.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, those are 3 good local beers.
A lot of good local stuff right now, and it was honestly hard to pick 3 because I kind of wanted to do 3 locals and not some out of state stuff, which I can. Yeah, we could talk about that another time, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was hard to pick 3, but I think I got 3 solid ones there.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, that's great. 3 noteworthy beers that you can check out now at Slackwater, and this has been great. Just before we wrap up, what's that going on at Slackwater? I know you've got various tap takeovers at time. Do you have one coming up at anytime soon?
So actually, this coming Wednesday, the 24th, we're having Melvin come in, and we're doing like a Melvin can night. Okay. So not a tap takeover. We're just going to be featuring their cans. I just got a new one in today, and then I'm going to be possibly releasing a new one on that Wednesday night. Juice Theorem that is available out in Wyoming, but isn't quite available here yet. So I'm hoping to get that in for Wednesday. So that'll be fun. It'll be 5:00 until close on the 24th. Then in April, we're doing a tap takeover with Kurt.
Nice.
And then in April, we're doing a tap takeover with Wasatch Squatters, but I haven't nailed down a date yet for that, but soon.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can just keep an eye out on social media, subscribe to us on Untappd, and put on the alerts, because every time I add a new event, you'll get an alert. And every time I add new beer to the menu, you'll get an alert right to your phone. It's the best thing, honestly.
That's sweet. Yeah, you're the man behind the social media for Slackwater too, right?
Right. Well, we kind of all do it.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Nice. I do more of the stories because I'm not really good with the post because my phone is not that great.
Okay. Sweet. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Joey, for taking the time with this virtual tap room. Not really a tap room, but like the ultimate tap room, really. I mean, you've got taps from
your whole family too.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cool. Yeah. So be sure to follow Slackwater on their social media, like Joey said, and get updates as the beer lineup's always changing. The cool thing, you've got monthly specials too, where you highlight different food items, and then you kind of put different beers on special too, as far as what you're going to be featuring. So that's awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks, Joey. I really appreciate taking the time to chat with Utah Beer News.
Yeah, you got it. It's awesome. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.